match. Tribe Gaming coming to the table against Real Betis in Meltdown. Search and Destroy is our first mode, as you already know, and then we move into the other modes. Hardpoint and of course Domination in the end. Alright, so let's get in this great challenge and let's see what happens. We have Childs, we have Bolo. I'm gonna show you all the monsters in this match. Tectonic. And let's see what happens. Betis trying to plant the C4. Let's see where they are. Brian coming to the team. Legend finding himself against two players. Bolo making the final shot. And bringing already a nice round for Tribe. Bolud making the conversions. And there it is. There it is. We have the defuse. Round one on their hands. And Tribe actually managing to get ahead in the first moments, in this very first seconds of the game. So, welcome you all. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Igor LaneX, as I was saying, the Brazilian caster charged with this game, charged with this live stream. Hope you enjoy. Despite my English is not in native English, I'm trying my best. I'm making an effort. So thank you so much for supporting us. Karma coming to the house. Now at the... Oh, nice. At the eyes and Wraith being the last man alive to try something out. But against three players on the side of Tribe, it was almost impossible to expect something from him. A really critical final round. This second moment of the match. We've just seen Infinex team beating Arsenal with a 2-1 final scoreboard. It was a comeback, a real comeback, and a nice exhibition on both sides. But in the end, Infinex managed themselves to be the winners some minutes ago. Karma making the rotation on the loading area. He tries to make the shoot, finding nobody. Again, making a lot of noise, and Tectonic makes the final shot. Legend, their sniper, trying to find information, trying to get a nice view on Tribe's players. And this is Wraith. Again, two players against four on the side of Tribe. A pretty solid beginning by Tribe Gaming. At this map number 1, Wraith not finding nobody. Legend with him was shot to the death. Wraith, let's see what happens. Getting to the Institute and down to the ground against Clouds. Nice final shot. Tribe bringing their typical strengths, and we can say Cloud is the MVP so far. Maybe the strongest player when it comes to conversions. 6 at the moment, sorry, in 3 rounds. Such a nice moment by him. And there he comes again. Using the way on the house A. Tries to shoot. Tectonic against Karma. Nice moment. 2v2. Final seconds of this round number 4. He tries to reload. To come again to the grip, come again to the combat. Nice 2v2 to watch. Child rotating at the right position, and then now finding the angle to shoot, but not exactly making the final conversion. He tries again, bringing Brian to the ground. Legend was the last man, and Cloud is definitely the player on this squad of Tribe Gaming. Actually, managing to help so much Tribe to get themselves pretty much ahead. It seems to be a rather unilateral map so far for Tribe, and Betis not having a glimpse of chance of responding to Tribe at this moment. Let's see, bomb to the ground. Brian, oh, nice moment by Betis trying to contest the result at this instance, and Brian looking for a pretty solid defensive position. This is Betis trying to hold themselves, trying to maintain position. Brian bringing bullets to the ground, and Voith is gonna be the last man. Clutch not won by him, and there it is again. Diffuse, and again Tribe advancing at this very second to a 5-0, to a 5-0 on the scoreboard, guys. What an exhibition, leaving no margin for a potential response by Betis at this moment. And this is map 1. You gotta remember this. Meltdown coming to this first edition of Eleventy Pro Circuit, bringing together all the best NA teams we have. And Betis trying to respond. Of course, they've got the chance to defend themselves now, not having to bring the offensive plans to the game. Wraith trying to shoot, not one again. And I would say Tohor, the last man to try to keep hopes alive, tries to shoot, comes to the fight, and does not even menace Tribe Gaming in this map number 1. Such a nice and round exhibition by Tribe Gaming, quickly getting themselves to this map advantage so far at this best of 3 series. Cloud, the dancing man, Tectonic, and Childs, the individual forces at the end of the match. Actually, map 1, pretty strong exhibition by them. Actually, nothing to contest on my side. And when it comes to Betis, we have of course to praise by Tohor and Brian, the top players, but actually not being able to actually overcome Tribe's performance so far. Alright, so yeah guys, there it is. We have a pause moment after map 1, and I would remind you that this is a championship with a total prize of $150. So let's get back to game, let's get back to match. Again, 2 major forces on the NA server facing themselves to advance, facing themselves to stay at the winner position, the winner side of our championships table. Alright, so let's get into standoff. And thank you so much for being with us. If you're liking my casting, although I'm not a native English speaker, I'm a Brazilian caster, as I stated at the beginning of this broadcast. If you're liking my job, my work, please be welcome to come to Instagram and find my profile over there, Igor LaneX, all together. And I'm gonna be pretty much pleased to have you guys with me all along this year. Now Childs already eliminating Wraith. He comes again to the combat. Nice grenade to actually put a final dot to the party. And alright, nice moment by Betis, actually putting a lot of pressure against Tribe Gaming and managing to be ahead, to put some points against Tribe. But now Cloud making this nice play, already taking 2 or 3 players down at the same moment. What a player, what a moment by him. Cloud trying to shoot again and eliminating Brian, holding himself at the same position and not being beaten. Now it is, now there we have finally being taken down. Nice moment. Let's rotate our position, our image. This is Nero coming at the shortcuts of the warehouse, tries to shoot, finds nobody, and tries to stay a little bit protected, tries to be over there for the team. And it is already a moment where Tribe Gaming has an advantage. They've almost actually they've managed to acquire, to obtain twice the number, now three times the sum of points that Betis has. And well, pretty one-sided match again, pretty one-sided map once more. We have to show you guys, because Betis are not finding their way. Now 80 points against 20 on the side of Betis, and Tribe Gaming are the major force in this match, and I would say in the whole championship. Maybe they are the power to be beaten at this first edition, and this is for sure. Tectonic trying to shoot, tries to come to the avenue, tries to dominate the central part, the core, the very core of standoff, contesting the point. Nice shot, and Torhor taking down Nero. Tectonic responding against Brian, staying ahead, staying alive, staying pretty strong at this specific part of standoff. Legend Brian using the bakery and trying to respond at the red house. We say the bakery as well. And 100 against 42 points from Tribe against Betis. Nice moment by them. Solid exhibition is the least we can say. Making it almost impossible, right, for Betis to bring the game again to an equality. It seems not that probable. Even when we look at the way used by Tribe players to move, they move as a squad. They do not. You can't find a single Tribe player trying to win using the 1v1 situations. They actually make their gameplays as a whole. They make it as a team, and it makes the difference. This is what makes them a stronger side to this point. This is Brian trying to make a final combat, maybe less than 30 points for a Tribe victory. Almost nothing is gonna stop him to bring this 2-0 advantage. Oh, nice Tectonic! Now eliminating Legend at this last combat. There he comes again. What a player! Taking Thor down again. Wraith, he's the monster to be beaten. And I think this is the end of the match, as we have Tribe Gaming bringing less than 5 points. Now 5, maybe 6-5 points to put the final dot to this match. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cod Mobile. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted to cast when I've woken up at this morning. We have a major force displaying their talents. And I'm talking about, of course, Tribe Gaming team. There it is. Final moments. Nice victory. And they move ahead. Actually crushing Betis in this best of 3 series, not allowing Real Betis to respond and bring any potential contest to this map too. We have Tectonic, Childs, and Nero being the strongest players at this moment. Now you can dance, Tectonic. You can bring all the tension to your character's animation. All right. Okay, let's talk about Betis. Brian did his best. I would say Roth as well. Karma was Betis player, who actually did not enter standoff, as we say. He was pretty much present at Meltdown. He helped Betis in Meltdown a lot, but not in this map number 2. It was